Pacquiao, Crawford, June 5th, potential fight. What do you think?
I think it might be the last fight for Pacquiao. I think it's a bad fight for Pacquiao, and I hate to see him go out that way. I love both guys. I think Crawford is pound for pound right now the best fighter in the world. I know Canelo is up there. I know Spencer's up there. For me, I have Crawford. I mean, we can only go by what we feel, what our taste is. For me, it's Crawford. He can fight inside, outside. He carried his power as he went up all these weight classes, 3 weight classes, I believe. He carried his power. He's got great trainers. He's as I said, he knows how to control distance. He knows how to shorten up his game and go in there and throw short punches on the inside and own the trenches if he has to. He always behaves like a fighter. He reminds me in some ways of Sugar Ray Leonard in a way that Sugar Ray Leonard with the nice smile, nice guy, but he was a pit bulldog. He was a nasty guy. He was a mean guy when it came down to the fight, when it came to the fight. And Crawford's got that streak in him. You know, he's that pit bulldog. He's that mean guy when it comes down, to really getting to the fight, to the moment. And when you get to that place, he's not giving anything up. He's got that mentality. And I think that at this point in Pacquiao's career, at 42 years of age, I believe he's 42. Listen, he's done spectacular things his whole career. He's done legendary things, but he's done extraordinary things late in his career, beating the guys that he's winning the fight still at this stage of his life, to beat Thurman, to win the title again. He's extraordinary. And he is an extraordinary person, what he does for the people of the Philippines, everything else, and how he balances being a politician over there and still being a fighter. It's amazing. But I think it's the wrong fight for him. I know the money's got to be right. If the money's there, I know it's going to be in the Middle East. Probably they're looking for a place to put it. I'm sure it's probably going to have to be in Abu Dhabi or something like that because the money will be there. So if he gets the money, I guess that's a part of it. And listen, with Pacquiao, he's so special. It's not just the money. He's going to believe he's going to win the fight because he's special. He's going to believe. I just think Crawford's the wrong style, the wrong talent at this point in his life for Pacquiao. I think he could take advantage of timing Pacquiao. Pacquiao was so fast, and he's still fast, but he was so quick, not only with his hands, but with his feet to close a gap, where he could do things wrong and make it right. He could break rules. He could run red lights and get away with it, before the car came and crashed into him. I don't know if he could do that anymore, but when he runs those red lights, when he looks to get in and he starts from too far away, Crawford might time him on the way in. There might be a car crash. He might pay for running that light, where in the past he didn't pay for it. He paid for it against Marquez, though, once, and he got knocked out cold, but he came back magnificently again and had another part of his career after that. So, look, he's a special guy. He's got a special fan base behind him. They're probably going to be mad that I'm even pointing this out, but I'm pointing it out because that's what I do. That's what I'm here to do. I love Pacquiao. I think both these guys are great. I just think that this could be the wrong one for him. I'd rather see Crawford with Spence. I'd rather see a young guy with a young guy. I'd rather see a guy. I don't want to hear any more. We've heard it too many times, right, Ken?
Yep.
Where you get the big fights and you say, it came 5 years too late. Too many times. It came 5 years too late. It came 7 years too late. I don't want to hear that. And I think that's what you're probably going to hear if this fight takes place. But I guess being that it's Pacquiao and people want Crawford, to fight a name, I guess people will watch it, obviously. But and listen, it gets the job done for Top Rank. They're having trouble with Crawford. He was looking to leave them, but he's signed to a contract. He's not happy. He's made it pretty public in the past that he wasn't happy with them. But he signed a contract. He got paid at a certain point to sign a renewal of an extension of contract. He did. He's still there. This is a way of Arum, having his cake and eat it too. He keeps him there a little longer. He keeps him there. He satisfies him with giving him a big name fight, a fight that's very winnable, but it is a big name, and a fight where you're going to get paid a lot of money. And so it takes care of things for Arum, doing that, and again, it's just, I just hate to see a special guy, but it happens to too many of them. I hated to see Muhammad Ali go out against Holmes, and I love Holmes, but I hated to see that. We shouldn't have had to see that, but we saw it. We saw it. And I hated to see Joe Louis go out against Rocky Marciano. And I love both fighters. They're both special fighters. But that wasn't Joe Louis anymore when he fought Marciano. That wasn't close to Muhammad Ali when he fought Larry Holmes. And I don't know. Maybe Pacquiao's different. Maybe. But I don't know that it's going to be Pacquiao anymore when he fights Crawford. So that's my sense of it, Ken. That's my take.
Yeah, he certainly looked good against Thurman, but again, that was 2 years ago, and like you said, he's now 42 years old.
Perfect point. That's 2 years ago. I mean, and that was extraordinary. That was extraordinary. Extraordinary.
Yeah.
But that was 2 years ago. And this is a different guy than Thurman's a terrific fighter, terrific athlete. He is. But Thurman was coming off a couple of years of being out with his injuries, with his surgery. He had one fight before that, and he didn't look good. He didn't look good. He didn't look good. He fought a tough son of a gun, I know it, a game guy, but he got hit with punches. He got hurt. He didn't really look good, Thurman. He looked like he needed maybe 2 more fights before he fought a top fight again, and instead he fights Pacquiao, and Pacquiao beats him. And again, taking nothing away from Pacquiao, but it was different. Thurman was different than Crawford's going to be.